Hi, my name is Megan Pope, and this is my video for this week's discussion forum. So for question number 1, how do your parents get their parenting info? So I think predominantly the parents that I interact with get their parenting information from one of two ways, or maybe even like a mix of those two ways. So lots of parents get their parenting information from family and friends, and it could be from experiences and how they were raised, or maybe even tips from friends who have already had children. I think parents also many times seek out the internet for advice on parenting, and as noted in developing online family prevention and education programs, the internet really has become an important tool in educating families. And I think in part this could be due to the hustle and bustle of today's society. More parents are working longer, and having, two parents working versus one. And so I feel like there may be this need to seek out advice on the internet to navigate complex family issues just because they don't have as much time to meet with professionals. So for question number 2, what is your opinion about the range of quality of parenting information offered online? I felt like it was said best by Hughes and colleagues in this week's reading when they noted that while there are vast opportunities of growth that the use of the internet brings to the parenting education field, such as like ease of access and the ability to reach a wider audience. There are also areas of improvement that we need to work on. And as educators and professionals in the field, we're up against user-generated info that could easily be, unscientific and harmful when it comes to educating parents. So when it comes to family sciences, it is not always like a one-shoe-fits-all scenario, and therefore overgeneralization should be considered when using a quick Google search to deal with complex and diverse family situations. And then for question 3, how do you or parents, assess the rigor and credibility of online information they find, or do they even do that? I think in a simple Google search, you can get credible work as well as sites such as like Wikipedia, where, anyone is free to add and edit the info. While it's important to ensure as parents that the online tools you are using for educational purposes are credible, that may not be one of the first things busy parents who are looking for online help may take note of or even know to look for. So I think as educators, we should be ensuring that the info we pull from on the internet is obviously fact-based and has been researched further by other professionals and colleagues in the field. And I think as educators, we need to make strides and educate ourselves on how to be more readily available for online access so that the info parents are seeking out on the internet is reputable and does no harm.